Howdy y'all, it's Chris with Show Fitness, favorite trainer with a belt buckle. Today we're going to be reviewing the 14 systems of the human body. I'm going to try a little different lighting so it's a little hard to see at the end. I will zoom in on this, but before we get into that, make sure to follow us on Instagram and YouTube. And if you want to become a trainer, September 10th, San Diego, here in Los Angeles, October 14th. Want to become a trainer, all you're going to do is show up. So let's talk about the 14 systems of the human body. If you recall back in biology, the teacher may talk about some of the systems. Some people will say there's 12, but recent evidence suggests maybe there's a couple more. So let's start with the human movement system, of which we're going to have the brain, which is the nervous system, which talks to the muscles, which is the muscular system. We have the skeletal system. So those are 206 bones in the human body, 650 plus muscles. The brain controls everything. Remember what a motor unit is? A motor neuron and all the associated muscle fibers it innervates. The brain talks to the muscles, which talks to the bones. Hormones, those are called it's called your endocrine system. It's number 4. Your ticker, your cardiovascular system, sorry. And then you have your lungs. We're on 6 now. Respiratory. And you have, when you're sick, you got nodes here, nodes here, nodes in your groin. Your lymphatic system, number 7. You also have, I always say, everyone's favorite. That's the reproductive system, number 8. Can you remember some other systems that we have? Urinary system, that's peeing. Digestive system, that's 10. We have 4 more. Can you remember? Something called proprioception, and that's closing your eyes, touching your nose. How do I know where I am in space? Had a couple drinks. Officer's going to tell you to stand on one leg, maybe touch your nose, because it affects the motor aspect and where you are in space. Proprioception. I'm a weirdo, do a couple somersaults. Wake up, you get up, you're kind of dizzy, because the smallest bones in the human body, the incus, malleus, and stapes are in your inner ear. You have these canals with fluid, and it's moving around. And that movement is balanced, but that's your vestibular system. We have 2 more. The biggest organ in the human body, the skin, enteric system. And last but not least, we have the newest one, which is like your gut health. That's your enteric system. 90% of your serotonin, which they call the happy hormone and neurotransmitter, is made in your gut. So if you eat like crap, you're stressed out, you don't sleep very well, and you don't exercise, no wonder why we have all these conditions today with unhappy guts. People want to blame it on metabolic syndromes and all these weird quote-unquote diseases. It's not a disease unless it's been diagnosed by a doctor and they've actually told you you have this condition. Check out our body mass equation. We talk about the mass of an individual and all these different factors. So it's great to keep up with the science today because we're constantly learning, and the gut health is really, really important. I saw a great post the other day about all this probiotic fan stuff. It's a huge fad, probiotics. Remember, it's a U-shaped curve, where if your gut health is okay, taking probiotics may be not beneficial for you. So always consult with your doctor, and don't read the cool new post from the Insta famous person who's telling you, have this. Don't follow blindly. Check out both sides of the equation. So who's for it? Who's against it? And why? Do your research from journals and people who actually have the proper credentials. I'm not a dietitian. If someone were to come to me with diabetes or a true metabolic disease, I'm going to refer them out to get that taken care of from the right individual. Doctor, registered dietitians are going to work with the dietary stuff, but if it's truly like a thyroid problem, then it's going to be their physician. So the 14 systems of the human body: skeletal, nervous, muscular, cardiovascular, lymphatic, respiratory, digestive, urinary, reproductive, endocrine, integumentary, proprioceptive, where you are in space, vestibular, and enteric. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and YouTube. I'm going to zoom in real quick so you guys can check this out. "14 systems." It's always hard to spell the integumentary one. The more you know. Have a great day.